My name is Kath. Today I'm going to talk with you about how you can work on your drawings in your how-to book. One of the things that's helpful if you're making a book where you're teaching someone how to do something or how to make something, it's helpful to think about the drawings. You want your drawings to be clear so that the person who's reading your book understands each step that they need to take to learn how to do it or to learn how to make it. We're going to think a little bit about, in your picture, which objects do you need there? And what part of the object is important to draw? So when you're making your how-to books, you might be having a how-to book about, what are you guys thinking about writing about? Maybe how to do a hula hoop, or how to ride your bike with one hand, how to juggle a soccer ball. Any of you know how to do that? How to do monkey bars? Think about something that you know how to do or that you've learned how to do and you want to teach somebody else. So I am writing a book about how to dribble a basketball. My kids are basketball players and I'm not as good as they are. They're really good compared to me. And so they were trying to teach me how to dribble a basketball. So I thought, oh, I need them to tell me how to do it. Like, what are the steps? How do I get better at it? So we made this book, How to Dribble a Basketball. It just has the words, so I'm going to read them to you. And then I'm going to show you how I think about the pictures that will go along to make it really clear. How to dribble a basketball. Bend your knees, dribble to the side. So you want to make sure you're down low and keep the ball to your side so that someone can't steal it from you. You don't want to dribble in front of you. Someone will steal it. You have to keep it to the side. Bending your knees is important. You've got to be low down. Dribble with your finger pads. So you want to dribble with this part of your fingers. You don't want to dribble with the palm. You don't want to slap it. You want to dribble it with your finger pads so that you have more control. Keep your eyes up. That's really hard for me. You're not supposed to look at the ball. You got to keep your eyes up so you know who's coming. So you got to really practice that. Pound the ball. That means push it really hard because that way it'll come up quicker to your hand. Practice, practice, practice. So that's my book. Okay? So now I'm going to think about how I can make clear pictures to go with each step. Okay? So first, which objects do I need? So if I'm making this pictures for this first page, bend your knees, dribble to the side. The objects I'm going to need are I'm going to need to draw the basketball, and I'm going to need to draw a person because I want to show, I think I want to make sure I show the bending down. Now, which part is important? Well, if I'm trying to show somebody bending their knees, I'm going to really need to work on the legs for this drawing. Okay, so watch me do that. So I'm going to think aloud while I draw, and then I'll show you what I drew. Okay? So I know I need to make the legs bend really well, right? Because I want to show the person bending down low. I might not even put the head in the ball. I might just have the arm, in the picture. Okay, and I got to draw the basketball. Okay, I'll color it later. Okay, so see what I did there? I concentrated on the legs. I was showing bend your knees. See how I drew them bent? And dribble it to the side. So that's probably not as good. I drew them to the side so it could show the ball on the side. You see how I thought I need a ball, I need a person, and I mostly want to focus on those bent legs. All right, let's do another one. Dribble with your finger pads. So this was a tricky one for me when my son was telling me about that. He was like, it's kind of like this part of your hand. You don't want to do this part. You don't want to slap it. So I think for this one, I'm going to have the same objects, right? I'm going to have a basketball. Which part is important? You know what? I think maybe I'll just draw the hand because I really want to show a close-up of that hand and how it's this part that you have to use to touch. This one's going to be tricky for me, but I think I'm going to look at my hand and try it. Okay. Let's see, the thumb. You don't need your thumb, really. So let's see. I'm going to draw the 4 fingers, and the thumb, and then I'm going to draw the basketball, part of the basketball. Then I think I got an idea. I think I'm going to draw a person doing it wrong, where they kind of use the palm way down here. Yeah. Let's see how that works. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I need to color these orange so you know it's a ball. So look at this. I drew a close-up of the hand. I'm trying to show the fingertips there. I think I'm going to draw an arrow at the fingertips so people know what I mean. So that's good. And then this way down here, you don't want to use your palm. So I think, you know what I'm going to do? This is like a yes and a no. I'm going to write an X over it. You know how people have that line where you're like, don't do this? It says, dribble with your finger pads. Do not use your palms. You see what I did there? I thought really hard about, I wanted to show just the hands. I didn't have to show the whole body. So when you're making your how-to book, you're going to think, I need to have clear pictures to go with each step. So when you're drawing something, think about what objects did you need. So if you were doing monkey bars, let's say, you don't need to draw the whole playground. You don't need to draw the slide and the swings and everything. Just, you need the monkey bars, right? And you need a person going across. What part is important? Well, it depends on which step. If it's climbing the ladder, you got to draw the ladder part on that page. If it's swinging from one arm to the next, you might really want to just have those rungs. So did you see how kind of like we thought about which objects and which part was important? I hope this helps you when you're drawing your how-to books, the pictures in your how-to books, so that if someone picks it up, they can learn how to do something that you taught them. I hope that you have a great time making these books, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.